Hello everybody. Today's deck is called Ancient Box. Ancient Box sounds like it could be dirty, but it's not. It's just Magic the Gathering. So welcome to Tpull's Corner. This is Travis, and we're doing shrines. We're doing monocolor shrines. We'd done Joda in the shrines earlier, and that was fun. And then I decided, instead of doing all 5 shrines, 5-color deck, let's do monocolor. And we're not going to do blue, I don't think, because we had done blue before, back when milling was a little bit easier in the previous rotation. So our next one was Shared Box. That was mono white, and that worked out pretty well. This is an experiment with red using Go Shintai of Ancient Wars, hence the ancient part of the box, and then Mirror Box. Ancient Box. And I have 1 copy of this guy in my deck, so maybe they created a mirror match already for us? Oh, I can't put... It's his turn, right? I'll just get rid of that now, before it gets any bigger. I've got 4 Shrine Stewards, so I can bring more copies of my legendary enchantment shrine creature. Let's see, that's an instant. Yes, it is. I guess we're going to take damage for a minute. Let's see if he puts out something worse. Interesting. Real. Okay. Take this. We're not even going to play the land yet. The more cards we have, the better Fires of Victory is. I don't have any blue to kick it. He's got another one. Was that creatures? Okay, so I guess we're doing, this. He used a lot of cheap spells, right? 1-drops and 2-drops. But he's using up all of his ammo. So maybe we'll have a chance. I do not have a lot of expectations for this deck, because the way Wizards of the Coast has treated red, they've designed it in such a way as to be aggro. Which usually means you gotta win in the first few rounds. And here you can see I'm already up to 6 lands. So we're going into turn 7. Yep, kill it. How many braids did he have? I still get to auto pay because that was on the stack. Oh, but it's gone, so it can't deliver the damage. That's 3 braids already. And since you're dry, we're just going to kill you now. And now he's got a top deck. And we can start hitting you in the face with my shrine. And now we can hit you, get a treasure, and still do damage through the Shrine's ability. And since you're so cheap, maybe this will be enough to defend me. You get to draw a card from Sticky Fingers. Ooh, we'll take it. 3 red devil tokens, all with haste. I don't think I've won yet with playtesting. He's got first strike. Just get rid of you now. 3 cemetery gatekeepers. Do I even have one of these yet? I gotta look. It's not a bad idea to include them in the deck. But we went up against a kind of sort of mono-red aggro that was mostly removal spells, right? And it didn't work for them very well. But we didn't get to display our combo. So we'll keep pressing on. Let me show you the entire deck real quick. Come on. Okay, so you can see only 20 lands. I've got the 4 Ancient Wars, and I've got the 4 Shrine Stewards. So my big problem is I only have 2 mirror boxes. So I'm just kind of at the mercy of the draw on when I can get a mirror box out. And I might end up with 2, 3, or 4 of these up in my hand, waiting until the mirror box so I can put down multiples. But the 4 Shrine Stewards are there, so I can bring the shrines up into my hand at least and thin out the deck to get at the mirror boxes. Most of the rest is trying to keep me alive. I've got 2 board wipes that burn down the house. I've got End the Festivities for the 1/1s. Flame Blessed Bolt for the 2/2s. Immolation. This is kind of for a 6/6 creature they put down that I need to knock down to maybe 4 that I can actually then kill with a board wipe, that kind of thing. Because, as I said, Wizards of the Coast is treated red very strangely. So the most damage that you can do with any one spell tends to top out at around 5 for the most part. So if they get there are some nice green decks that ramp out and get 6/6 and 7/7 creatures out. The only thing that might help me is I got 3 copies of Fires of Victory, so if I keep a lot of cards in my hand, I could do theoretically 6 points of damage with that, or maybe 7 if I draw with a full hand. Got 3 Phoenix Chicks so that they can fly over the heads and do some little bit of damage. Sticky Fingers so I can attach it to the Phoenix Chicks and get treasures, because I only have 20 lands, so the treasures are going to come in handy. A couple of Strangles for Planeswalkers. Braids for artifacts, electrostatic infantry because I have so many instants that if he can survive for a couple turns he might build up a little bit, and 1 magma pummeler that if he gets damage dealt to it, you remove those counters and you can spend however many counters are removed, you get to target any target for damage. 4 circuit menders. This is to gain me a little bit of life as I get the crap beat out of me most times, and when they die draw a card, so it's a way to filter through my deck a little bit. 1 enchantment, Stenzia Uprising. At the beginning of my end step, I can create a 1/1 red human creature token. So if I've got a creature I can't get rid of, as long as it doesn't have trample, I can chump block it each turn. Maybe keep me alive for a few turns. And Elder Dragon War deals 2 damage to each creature and each opponent. Then you discard any number of cards, and then you get to create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. That's the deck. It's pretty simple. It's still just, a bunch of direct damage spells, creature damage spells, trying to take into account artifacts and planeswalkers. Mono red can't do anything against enchantments, so as soon as they get an enchantment down, that's the beginning of the end for us, most likely. But we did okay with mono red versus mono red. The Goat Rodeo. Okay. 2 lands to start. No removal, really, so if I'm up against an aggro deck, I could be in trouble myself. we are paired against red again. 2 in a row. That's very strange. Yeah, with me not having any removal up front that I can cast, these guys may just eat my lunch pretty quickly. It's a lot easier for me to get stuck on 2 lands, really, with only 20 lands in the deck. They are not waiting for anything. Alright. Circuit Mender comes out. Give me some life. Thank you. Reconfigure it and make it a 3/3, right? Still come over and hit me. Just get rid of you now. Put sticky fingers on. We will hit you and go get a treasure. Because we desperately need some mana. He's got another color! Okay, here we go. Another sticky fingers. Bam, bam. A couple more treasures. Legendary Planeswalker. Okay, that's what the white's for.
I'm home.
You gonna exile my Circuit Mender or something? Interesting choice.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Interesting choice. Let's get rid of you.
Watch out. I never give up. I have got new moves to teach you.
He's got first strike, doesn't he? Okay, so I have Menace.
I'll be back.
And with my treasure, I can kick this, right? So I can draw a 4th card first and do 4 points of damage. Yeehaw! Had to stop and think about that one for a second. Selfless Samurai. What do we want to do? Let's just bring down Circuit Mender. Gain some life. Go get some more treasures. He's only getting 1 card at a time. There we go. A 3/3 with lifelink. I guess we'll let him do it. No blocks. Nobody cares. We're going to use everything we got. And you still can't stop me because I have... I don't care if you... I'm just going to attack with everybody. You can't block the ones with menace. I get to draw a card when I lose Circuit Mender, so who cares? Cards and treasure, cards and treasure. Sweet. I'll take it. Another Phoenix chick. Why not? Now at this point, to get past Magma Pummeler, they're going to need some sort of removal. I'll trade off with him, sorry, Captain. That's fine. Oh, he's got another one waiting in the wings. Sacrifice to make him indestructible. And I'll take those 5 points and hit him right there. Okay, next! I guess we just attack. And then create 3 devil tokens. Can't very well attack now, can you? But he's going to attack anyway. Okay. Then you can make him indestructible now, right? Pass. Block with 1. Do the damage. I could have blocked with all 3 and just killed him now, but... what can you do with that? I don't have anybody toughness 4 or better. So we managed to win without drawing a single Shrine Steward or a single Shrine? That's the whole point of my deck. Hey, look, a Shrine Steward. Woohoo! Need not wait around for it, because I already had lethal. Well, I was just trying to survive, but I guess if you guys are coming up against mono red and a bunch of mono red aggro, this deck might work for you. That's 2 wins in a row. That's better than I did with all of my playtesting. Although it would be nice to actually get a shrine out for a change. Ah, there we go. Maybe. Maybe this round. Maybe this match. Ninjutsu deck coming up. And I don't have anything to do to stop him if he puts somebody down on the first turn. Second turn, sorry. Another network disruptor, okay. That's fine. There's nothing with a ninjutsu cost of 1. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Accident to the mouse. Come on. It doesn't want to click when I tell it to click, and when I don't want it to do something, it tries to do it automatically. I don't like getting 2 shrines up front. That's what my shrine stewards are there for, to dig these out from the bottom of the deck. Just gonna do regular damage. Well, I guess I'm gonna do this on one of them, just to get rid of one. But now I can bring down something else with ninjutsu. And I can't stop them. Still not doing anything. I wonder if all he's got is removal? Time to test it. Maybe a counterspell instead? He lets it go. Can't stop me from getting the life. Gets rid of it right away, so I still get 2 life and a card out of it, so that was worth 3 mana right there. And finally, a 1-cost instant I can use. Oh, gross. Is he going to go after my Circuit Mender? He found them all. At least he's tapped out. Alright, so what can we do? He knows exactly what's in my hand now, too. We're not letting you play any of my Circuit Menders. You go away. Fortunately, I lost like a third of my creatures. There's Ninjutsu finally. A 5/5. So I need land so I can do burn down the house, basically. Or I'm dead. Yeah, we'll chump block for 5. Nice. I don't think he can get rid of the enchantment. But if he keeps more than 5 cards in his hand, I'm going to have trouble getting rid of the flyer. So we're hoping... if he doesn't have a draw spell, I should be okay next turn. Because this is going to be automatic. And if he can't draw more than 1 card, he's going to end up with a 5/5, which is vulnerable to burn down the house. So do I have... ninjutsu again? Create treasure token. Okay, I'm still good with that because it didn't draw a card. That's all good. Yeah, we're done. He's got lethal if he can remove my 1/1 chump blocker. But he does not. So everything comes down to whether he has a counter spell or not. He's got access to 10 mana, so he could really cast anything in his hand. What do you got? does not have a counterspell. Interesting deck configuration, my friend. Still ended up with a handful of cards. Hello? Automated calls. Alright, we're going to get Ghost Shintai of Ancient Wars, so we have 2 of them! And if he can't remove my enchantment, eventually we're going to get up to 13. Keeping the mountain up here due to Fires of Victory, in case we need to take out a bigger creature. Right now I could take out a 5/5. I guess we have to worry about a Hullbreaker Horror at this stage. This is really a different mono red kind of deck, right? Because we've lasted till turn 10? That doesn't usually happen. You're usually playing quick aggro and you've killed them by turn 4, 5, or 6. Or, if they've lasted to turn 7, almost everybody that I know that plays red aggro against me just quits if they haven't, gotten to things by that stage. He knows I have Elder Dragon War, right? His ninjutsu cards, maybe they just came up a little too short, a little too late. Oops, hang on. I want to cast the Elder Dragon. I don't care about losing my 1/1s. But this is a good place to see if he's got a counterspell or something he can do. He's going to let me do it. Fading Hope, alright. Do you have a second Fading Hope? Okay, fake your own death. No, you don't get to survive. You can't do anything about that now. I got enough room for a 1/1 blocker, and you're going to return that 1/1 up to my hand probably. So I couldn't really afford to take any more damage. No reason for him not to take the 1/1 away from me. Oh, hello. I guess we're going to discard a card. Discard any number of cards. Well, I don't have a mirror box yet, so that makes the duplicate one a little bit extra. Ah, there, now I get my mirror box. Lovely. Okay, so we put down Ghost Shintai of Ancient Wars. And he's a 0/4. Let's go ahead and put down mirror box. That'll turn Go Shintai into a 3/3 first striker. And I still get my 1/1 to sacrifice. I am tapped out though, so depending on what he gets, if he top decks something nice, we'll go ahead and sacrifice that guy. A flyer. I can't really afford to have a flyer stake around. Oh, that is gross. Okay, so what can I do here? I got my own flyer right now. Let's go ahead and clear the board of some stuff. Let's get rid of you. And let's get rid of you. And let's put you back down. There. 3 creatures. Get rid of that, buddy. This is turning into a very long battle. It's not something you're used to seeing with mono red, but I finally got the Mirror Box Go Shintai combo out, and I got a Shrine Steward to bring down another. If you hear any noise, that's my cat walking across the keyboard. Luckily he didn't hit the button that turns off the computer. He does that to me like every 5 days. He knows where the button is, I don't. Okay, so next, Shrine Steward. Go get me another Ghost Shintai of Ancient Wars. Phoenix Chick. You can't block that one. That's right, I'm hitting you for only 1 point of damage. Oh, somehow I passed the 13. Did I go from 12 to 14? I actually need to get rid of a couple things now. Be nice if you would attack. Alright, we get down 2 shrines. And we're keeping the dragon just to defend against the menace. We'll go get some treasure. And then we can pay for the double shrine damage. Since 2 shrines, each one can activate for 2 points of damage. So now, as long as my mana is dry, I'm doing 4 damage per turn. And you can't stop stuff, so that's game. And this is why you never quit when your life is down. 2 points of health, doesn't matter. We still win. He's going to chump block, right? He has to chump block the 4/4s. They've got first strike, so I'm not in danger of losing them. He can't block the flyer, so that's 5 points of damage. He's only got 3 creatures, so that means these other 3 1/1s get through. Oh, no. He let my 4/4 get through. Alright. And we don't care that he's at 1 life because we have our shrines, and we get to do damage direct to his face. And that's the way it works. Was that 3 wins in a row? 2 red and 1 versus blue-black, Demir. That's probably as good as it gets. Plus I got to show you the combo. Alright, we'll go in and take a quick look at the deck. One last time, we'll post a deck list. So, if you want, you saw the ways that it's effective. That did much better than I thought it was going to do. Imagine if I could get 4 of them out all at once and do... if I had 4 free mana at the end of my turn, that's 16 points of damage with 4 of these in a mirror box. Might be better if we had a much bigger deck in the multiple colors to run that. But yeah, we had to keep a lot of 1-drops so that we could have a lot of removal just to keep us alive, because we are facing... This is a very aggro-intensive meta. So we didn't have too much. Let's go look at the average cost was 2.4, and that's how I could get away with only 20 lands. Plus, because I had, where are they? 3 of the sticky fingers, and some easy ways to get the damage in. That gave me the extra mana that I needed when I needed it. So that's part of the trick to it. And then Stenzia Uprising can really make a difference in keeping you alive into a mid-range type game. So that's the deck. Ancient Box, another mono color using the legendary enchantment creature shrines from Kamigawa. Don't know what to say. It worked out pretty nice. I think I'm going to keep this. Call it a wrap. See you next time, guys. Have a good one.